I believe that in order to be a successful photographer, one needs to know about Adobe Lightroom. So what is Lightroom? Lightroom is kind of like Photoshop, but it's more general and it doesn't have the advanced features like Photoshop. And here in this video, we're going to be talking about 3 basic things that I do to edit photos. Number 1. So we're going to learn how to import your photos into Lightroom. And in order to do that, I have to jump into my computer desk and show you guys on the screen how to import your photos into Lightroom. So now we're here and I just opened up Lightroom and we're going to go down all the way here to your left, bottom left, and we're going to press import. And you're going to see all these pictures, but what I want to do is go to this and go to users and then go to student and then go to desktop, and then you'll see all these pictures is on my desktop. So let's just deselect all of them and select this one because this is the one that I want to crop. And you see here, we're going to import it. And then now your picture is going to be in the library. So from there, you want to crop it. Yeah, you have to go on develop, and that's how it's going to look like. Number 2, now that we have imported our pictures into Lightroom, the second thing we need to do is to crop them. And in order for me to do that, we need to jump right back into my computer desk and show you guys how to crop your photos. Now that we're back here to our computer screen, we want to crop it. And it usually depends on the person what kind of crop they want to do. So I usually crop it according to my Instagram page. So you go over here to your right, your top right, you click on this, and then you'll see this thing called aspect. And then you press here, and for Instagram, it's usually recommended to do 45 or 1:1, but I prefer 45. So here you go. That's how it's going to look. You can adjust it to the right. You can adjust it to the left. Usually I like to do it in the center, like here. That's good enough. And yep, that's how it's supposed to look like. You know, obviously there are other things to do. There's the presets, you know, here, adjusting the colors and all that stuff. You can see that. These are all these different presets. People usually buy their own presets, buy other people's presets. And these are the color adjustments, clarity, vibrance, saturation. There's adjustment, the HSL here. There's a lot of things to do, obviously, but you know, for this video, we're just covering cropping, and that's about it. Now that we have cropped our photos, we're going to get to our third point. The third point is to export these photos that we have cropped. And in order for me to show you how to export, we're going to jump right back into my computer desk. Now that we have cropped our photo here, we want to export it to our desktop. So what we do is we go here to library, and then we go all the way down here to your left, to your bottom left, and we press export. And what it's going to do here is that it's going to create a folder for you already untitled export. And usually I don't prefer this. I just like unselect it and I go down here. Now it really varies. Usually it's preferred to have a JPEG because it's a smaller file size. If you're shooting in a Canon, it has a CR2 file, which is pretty large. It's like every image is about, I think, 30 MBs, or depending on the image itself, 30 to 40 MBs. So JPEG squeezes it down a bit. I like to adjust it to 76 over here. I don't know why, but I saw a lot of YouTubers doing this. And So usually I adjust the sizing of my photos for Instagram. So what I do here is I just put it for short edge, 1080 over here, and yep, everything else looks right. Export. And then you go to your desktop, and it should be right here somewhere. Right here, this should be your final product. Then you can put it in your email or your USB or your SD card. And that's about it. Now that we have learned how to import, how to crop, and how to export, this is the basic of the basic Lightroom adjustments. And obviously there's so many more things to learn in Lightroom. There's color adjustments, there's the ISO adjustments, exposure, clearance, vibrance, all those things. But obviously I don't have the time nor do I have the capacity right now to tell you everything about Lightroom in just one video. If you want to know more about it, let me know. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook. The links or things will be here. And till next time.